see it. Start to see it. And you stop accordingly, okay? Go back to where I'm at. So you can see how that'll go right on down. And then you go down too far, you open it back up. And it'll open up too. So that's how you control this. This would have maybe one down here about this long, pretty well down. Next one will be a little bit further open as you get up to the eye of the hook.
Nice.
And then what's neat, if you see a lot of big flies, you always have that beak. I mean, it kills the shit. For me, it drives me nuts. This way here, all the thread, this material is tied down back here. This has nothing to do with the security of the tie. So all of it is hidden. And in some flies, you can get real close. By the time you get up front, you're just going to have barely the thread. You barely see the head. So it also allows a little bit more attractive fly when you look at it.
Nice.
Just personal satisfaction. This is something to try sometimes. Technique is real simple. The other one, and I know, again, I like to tie for, this is a small hook to do it.
Usually, what's about the most stages that you'll do on a fly?
At least 3.
At least 3.
You need 3 for taper.
Right.
2 doesn't do it.
Tail, a midsection, and then the
there
final.
You go. So that's it, but a lot of times more than that.
Okay.
For the longer shank hooks, you can do a little bit more. Again, I had my flies all set there, and how I didn't put them in my luggage, I have no idea. I mean, it was just in a box, but it had all kind of stuff that I don't think you'd be too interested in, except only because they're all big. That's what I've been tying.
One of the
a lot of shrimp.
In the winter, our big South specs here start eating 10-inch mullets. So sometimes.
Oh, see, that's perfect.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Or in the summer when you get the mullet migration in the surf.
See, that's the same with us.
The thing being is that every gut has a different size mullet.
Okay.
Up at the first gut, you're going to have mullet this size. The next gut, you're going to have like that. The next gut, you're going to have the.
Do they migrate here at all, or is it all year? Okay.
Well, we've got them all year, but in the fall,
Yeah.
starting in late August through this is in Texas, you'll find them in the surf, the silver sides moving through there.
Yeah.
But what is unbelievable?
That's kind of what we get.
What is unbelievable is you'll have 2 lanes of traffic going in a gut. You'll have mullet going this way, mullet going this way. Nothing crossing over. You go over the next side, they're all the same size. Some of them are going down current, some of them are going up beach. It's unbelievable.
I love them.
And then, of course, occasionally a jack or a tarpon will bust in there, and you have people just scattering. Jaws!
I used to, in Jersey, we would cast net for mullet, and then we would sell the bait for the bait stores. And I did more of that than I did anything. I would do that in front. I mean, I could have fish busting all over the place. All I want to do is make sure I got that mullet that was down. But I love them, and we do a lot of them. They come down around the end of the first week of September. They'll start about 7 inches, and they progressively slowly get smaller. And then they're down to about here, and that's usually the end of the run. Then they pop back up, a short span of these. And then, if we're lucky, not every year, we'll get cobs that are this big to here. Corn cob, we'll call it.
See, like this time of year, we'll have, if you're fishing in the flats, we'll have mullet of all sizes.
Yesterday I had one about that big jump in my boat.
And they'll be swimming right along with each other. So I mean they can. But the problem is that you sit there and okay, well that's a big mullet, that's a big mullet, that's a big mullet. And then you see something, hey, that's a square tail, that's not a V-shaped tail,
okay.
you know. So you'll have a damn redfish pop up in there. So it's, you know, it's kind of like if you're waiting along, you got to be careful because they'll go just about a cast out from you. But
and the mullet will act as the early warning system for the redfish.
Yeah.
They blow out, they start spooking them.
But if you can take it slow and they keep their little milling activity, it's amazing how many. And of course, another thing that we get a lot of to fish off of is rays.
Same thing in Florida.
We get cow nose rays.
Well, we get those.
Did I talk to you guys about that yesterday? No, it was.
We get those in August, and you know the bad thing about it is when it's just getting light, and you're out there wading, and all of a sudden you feel something.